Hola Seekers, this is Kim and bienvenidos to A Pick a Card. So in this reading, we are going to be answering some yes or no questions. And these questions can be in regards to any topic. It's open field here, so do not worry. And not only are we going to be receiving some answers, but we are also going to be looking into the whys as well as get some advice or guidance from Spirit, which I feel is very important because I personally believe that not everything is written in stone. So an outcome can always change depending on the current energy. So if it is the case that the answer you receive is not very much to your liking, remember that any slight shift or change may change the outcome itself, okay? So that's why it's always important to get a little bit more information, look more into the energy that is surrounding the answer instead of getting a simple yes or no. So for this reading, we have 4 groups to choose from, and since this is a yes or no reading, I am aware that you may have more than one question, so you are more than welcome to assign a question to each crystal or choose more than one group. Okay, so for group 1, we have this crystal over here. Representing group 2, we have this stone. For group 3, we have this one. And for group 4, we have this stone. Okay? So as always, take as much time as necessary. If you need to pause the video to take a moment and meditate or ask your question, then please do so. And whenever you're ready and you have chosen your group, then please head on over to the comment section where the timestamps are provided. Okay? So now that you've asked and you're chosen, let's jump into your reading. Let's go. Hola Seekers who chose the green jade, welcome to your reading. So just in case you skipped the intro, we are going to be answering some yes or no questions, but we are also going to be looking into the whys and maybe some advice or guidance from Spirit. I personally believe nothing is really written in stone, so it might be the case that the answers we receive are not definite, meaning that there are some things that we can do that might change the outcome if we do not like the answer we hear in this reading, okay? So very quickly, I do like to begin my readings with an intuitive message. For you guys, surprisingly so, I didn't receive any specific message. It was mostly energy that I was feeling, and it's very weird. It sort of felt like I was in the middle of thousands and thousands of screens displayed before me, and I was seeing just multiple scenarios flash before me. And I'm not sure what this means. I'm not sure if Spirit is trying to tell us that there's multiple possibilities, multiple outcomes, or if they just want to assure you that everything is unfolding as it is meant to, and that in a possible future you will understand why things happen the way they did. But I'm going to move into the cards just to see or to get clearer information. So this card here will give us like the overall energy, will let us know the answer, okay? So we have we have the Green Man, which is the Emperor in the Rider-Waite's Tarot. This is an amazing card to get. If I had to give you a yes or no right off the bat, this would definitely be a yes. A number 4 is a number of stability, of security, is a number of grounding, as well as healing. Usually whenever I see 444, that for me lets me know that everything is okay, all is well, and that my angels or my guides are near and I am safe and protected. So if you have been seeing 444 lately, then that might be a sign from your spirit guides or angels, if you resonate with that, letting you know that, hey, all is good. All will turn out well. Do not worry. We are protecting you. Now, if yes is not an answer that you wanted to hear, this might be like a divine intervention kind of thing. It just feels like the outcome is meant to protect. It's for your higher good, is basically what I'm getting here. Whenever I see the Green Man, it feels like a higher being, an entity. I sometimes associate this energy with the higher self of someone, so of the viewer, of the one I'm doing the reading for. But I'm actually getting like God, deity, and even ancestor energy coming from this card. And the green man always reminds me of manifestations, because we see how he is brewing a concoction. And we do have the shaman here on the cauldron, and the shaman is the magician of this deck, and that is magic energy, that is manifestation energy. So if this is in terms to a manifestation, something that you have been trying to call in, maybe you have been working with the law of attraction, maybe you have been praying to some deity or working with deities to bring something in, then they are letting you know, yes, they are working on this and this is coming. I just heard the word wait. If you are asking in regards to a promotion, job situation, in regards to career, even studies, then I do see a favorable outcome for you guys. Like I said, this is a yes. I do see you guys receiving something. I'm just getting a leveling up kind of energy. This might be being accepted into something, being rewarded for something. Whatever this is, definitely it inspires this very empowering energy. It feels like validation is what I'm getting. Like you will feel validated for your efforts, for your work. You might even feel it as a confirmation of your talent, of your perseverance, of your intelligence. It just feels like a boost of confidence. If you have been trying to manifest, this might be a confirmation in terms to your magic, your manifesting abilities. I'm not going to lie, I am getting a bit of arrogance coming from this card. Actually, it's coming quite strongly. And it's a bit of, I guess, not a warning, but just like caution from universe. They love when you feel confident in yourself, and they want you to feel confident in yourself. They truly are working very hard so that you can feel more confident in yourself. And I feel that that is the reason why they're working very hard for you to feel validated, for you to be seen, for you to be acknowledged, be it at your work, be it in your creative field, be it in career, be it just in general in your life, within your group of friends, or in your within your family, in your relationships. It feels like a very specific energy that is coming through. I'm not sensing this emperor to be someone in your physical 3D or who is incarnated in this lifetime. It feels like an energy, it feels like a spirit, an ancestor, or deity that's coming through. They feel quite powerful. Yet, this is coming from me, but I will caution you to remember that yes, we are powerful beings, but we are always working with universe, right? Yes, we have magic within us, but we are also working with spirit. We are also working with energy. So this is co-creation. This is cooperation with the universe. And also remember that on this earth, we also constantly work with others. And yes, you are merit of your hard work, your dedication. Just remember that we are continuous learning from others, even if we're not like in a partnership, even if we're not working in a group with other people. We still unknowingly learn from others, and we ourselves teach others in the process of life. So I'm just getting a message of humility and being humble. Yes, being confident in yourself, but also keeping yourself grounded and remembering that no man is an island. But I'm going to pull out the clarifiers just to get a little bit more information or any more advice from spirit. So we have balance. Okay, that was a lot. Clarifiers on this. Okay. We have goodness in reverse. The energy feels intense for this one. We have vulnerability in reverse. It also feels very general. I'm not getting like very specific messages for this group. One more clarifier, please. Okay, that was a lot. So I'm actually going to take this one. Okay, we have the divine. Okay, yeah. With balance here, it's reminding me of being grounded, of remembering your roots, remembering your foundations. I'm just getting a very humble energy coming from this balance card. It might be the case that you guys, it feels like you guys will be given something, a reward, a promotion, and this helps you ascend, be it in your workplace, be it in your career, be it in your personal endeavors. It might even be just praise. It feels like acceptance coming through here. If this has been something that you have been working very hard for, or this might be the case in which other people doubted that you will receive this or get this recognition or be accepted, then I do feel like this energy of proving them wrong. And that comes a lot from the ego. So Spirit's just warning you here, like, just to remember why you wanted this in the first place. Was it really to prove others wrong, or was this a dream of yours? Was this a goal? Just remember the reason why you were working so hard for this. Don't let ego get the best of you in terms to this. I know we all have egos because we're all human, but sometimes, the ego can take a center stage and it clouds us, it blinds us. So just remember yourself. This is also a message of do not limit yourself, because you have much potential and the universe here is ready to give you all of your blessings, is ready to give you everything that you desire. Yet remember your roots is basically what I'm getting here. Keep level-headed. And I feel like the divine also comes through to let you know, like, yes, universe is working with you. And when I did receive that message, it was to let you know, like, if you feel a little bit frustrated, if things haven't manifested yet, it's not because it's not coming. It's just that the divine knows when it's the perfect time to present it to you. They're just letting you know, like, right now in this waiting period, it is the universe working behind the scenes. So things are moving. It's just that you are not able to see it because the universe is working behind the scenes on this. But it is coming. It's already on its way. It's already part of your timeline, part of your future. I also feel like this has to do something with your soul's journey, with something that you planned for yourself before incarnating in this lifetime. So I do feel like something big. I do feel like this acceptance here will be a big step for you. And it is part of your, I don't really like to use this term, but I know that a lot of you guys relate to it. So it's part of your life purpose. And so when we are walking down that path, we are working with the universe. We are working with spirit. It's for a bigger cause. Our life purpose doesn't come from selfish reasons. It's not only to please us or to benefit us, but it's also to benefit the whole. So it's very important, like I said, to keep level-headed and to keep grounded and to remember why it is that you were pursuing this in the first place, because the balance card always reminds me of purity and innocence. It's having pure dreams. It's having pure motives and intentions. But sometimes as we escalate, as we grow, as we ascend, those pure intentions can get clouded by, I'm just going to say, greed, by arrogance, by the ego, basically. And I mean, like, it happens, we're human, but just the heads up here. And I feel like do not worry, because the universe will remind you and will let you know when you are disconnecting from the true reason, from the true purpose of this path. Because we also have vulnerability and goodness over here, but they are both in reverse. And the goodness card talks about self-reflection and connection with our inner selves, with our truest selves. As you can see here, we have this energy center that I'm associating with the heart chakra that is fully activated and open, but we did have this one in reverse. So it is important to Maintain connection with your higher self, with your authenticity, with the divine. It is important to keep that energy center, your heart center, open so that you can keep grounded. And also, being connected with ourselves allows us to see things clearer and allows us to trust in how things are unfolding and in the pace that they are unfolding. Because I'm getting a very serene and calm energy from this card. And so Spirit is letting you know impatience leads to frustration, and frustration leads to I was going to say the word meddling, but can sometimes lead to conflict, inner conflict with others, or even like this distrust with the universe. If you ever feel frustrated and you are one to meditate, then I feel like that is recommended for you. And remember, meditation doesn't necessarily have to be cross-legged, sitting on the floor, back straight. Meditation is anything that allows you to reconnect with self. So if dancing is something that you do that allows you to feel more connected with yourself, by all means, that's something you could do. Possibly painting or drawing, running, doing exercise, anything that helps you clear your mind will be very beneficial to you when you start feeling impatient. Also, vulnerability here is the same message. It's just reminding me of keeping your heart open. Also, it's reminding me of compassion. And I did mention how there was this energy of wanting to prove others wrong. Remember that this is your journey. If we embark on a journey with the intention of wanting to prove others wrong or wanting to show them, then it ends up being about them and not about you. And why would you want that? Why would you want to spend energy on that? So this is about connecting with your heart, really looking within and seeing, is this what I really want? Is this truly for me? Will I truly feel content pursuing this? Because this is sort of like the universe will give you exactly what you ask for. So there's no problem there. It's a yes. So this is more of be mindful what you ask for. Because the universe will give it to you, but is it truly what you want? Is it truly for you? Is it truly coming of you? And with this vulnerability being in reverse, it just feels like somebody extending something to you. So whatever it is that you've been wanting to manifest, it's coming in. So you don't need to worry about that. That's for sure and guaranteed. This might even be a love offer. Maybe you've been wanting an opportunity to connect with somebody romantically. So I also see that coming in for you. Yes, but for this group, it is a definite yes. A for sure, guaranteed. Okay, but that is all I have for you guys. If this message resonated, then please leave a like or a comment. And if you want to stick around for more readings with me, Kim, then please do subscribe. I do all her personal readings. All the information is in my website, and the link to my website can be found in the description box down below. Okay, so thank you so much for watching, and until the next moment, bye-bye. Hola seekers who chose this stone that kind of reminds me of a dinosaur egg. Welcome to your reading. So just in case you skipped the introduction, yes, we are going to be answering some yes or no questions, but we will also get into the whys and maybe some advice or guidance from Spirit, because I do believe that nothing is really written in stone. So if you do not receive an answer that you wanted, sometimes all that is needed is a few shifts and changes to alter the outcome of a situation. So we'll see if that is the case here. Okay, so now I will move into the cards. Oh yes, I do like to begin my readings with an intuitive message. I didn't receive any direct message for this group, which was also the case for group 1. If it's more just like this energy that I've been feeling. And for you guys, it just felt like alignment and grounding, as well as downloads, like pulling something in, but from like a higher dimension, higher frequency. For those of you on a spiritual journey, this might be denoting ascension. But we'll get into the cards to get a more clear information. So this card here is to give us the overall energy as well as give us the answer. And we have the Knight of Stones horse, which is the Knight of Pentacles in the Rider-Waite's Tarot. First of all, stone or pentacle energy is earth energy. And that is very slow moving energy. And so the Knight of Stones often speaks of someone who is patient, practical, responsible, as well as loyal. Yet the energy here feels a little bit frantic because, as we can see, we have a horse, but none of their hooves is on the ground. So they're now I understand why I was getting that grounding energy at the beginning, because this is the complete opposite. This horse is completely ungrounded. So I'm actually getting a yes from this group, but it's a little bit conflicting because for some of you, this might be something that you want, yet when it comes in, it might surprise you and scare you. It might be something that you truly, really, really wanted, but it seemed far-fetched for you. And when it comes, it's a big surprise. You know, like when you've dreamed of something for so long that you kind of gotten used to it just being a dream, just being a fantasy, just being a wish, that when it comes in, when you're seeing it face to face, it hits you, like reality hits you, like, oh my goodness, this is real. And it might cause you to panic. It might just feel like too much for you, like it just came out of nowhere. But I feel like this is something that you guys have been manifesting or calling in for quite some time, because I am getting like kind of this very childlike, daydreamy energy coming from this Knight of Pentacles. So this might be something that maybe you haven't been actively manifesting, but as I said, you've been daydreaming about it. You've been fantasizing about it or wishing for it in some way with a very pure heart and a very open mind. And so this has been a work in progress. And universe has heard you, and they're finally bringing this in for you. It's so weird. It feels like something that is good for you, but you're kind of intimidated by it. You're kind of, it's not like you're fearful of it. It feels like, this is a very silly example, but it's sort of like meeting your idol. You've always joked about wanting to meet them, wanting to speak to them, but then when they are right in front of you, you can't find the words. You just want to run the other way. This might be like an opportunity to collaborate with somebody. This might be an opportunity to present your work to a bigger audience, to a public. I'm even getting like in terms to like speaking to an audience. I don't know. I'm getting even the example of, you know, when you're valedictorian and you have to give a speech at your school in graduation. It's this offer that is given to you, but it's feels unexpected to you. It's an honor, but you're kind of taken aback by it. But I do get good energy from this, and I feel like this is on the down low something that you wanted, but maybe not on this scale. It's a little confusing, but the spirit's just letting you know here, like, it's a yes, it's coming, but how you respond to it might alter the outcome of it. Because of how you will feel about it, maybe you will decide to reject the offer. Like the yes comes in, but maybe you decide to make it a no, turn it into a no by refusing it, by rejecting it, by blocking it. And so Spirit is just giving you a heads up in terms to that, because they want to let you know that what is coming in is not bad for you. It feels like a good opportunity. It feels like something that you secretly really wanted, something that you've been dreaming about or wishing for, but maybe in the way that it comes in, it's just a little too much for you. It just startles you. It scares you a bit, but it feels good. It feels like good energy, good outcome here. But I will look at the clarifiers to get more information. So that's why I feel they're recommending for you guys to ground. And that's, okay, so we have one card. Gonna take it like this. And with the energy, I was actually feeling a swirling energy coming downwards. So that's why I said downloads. So it does feel like a manifesting energy, but it feels like coming from like a higher place, like higher frequency. And that's why it might feel like big to you, like something big. This is like a very stupid way to express it, but it feels like big energy. And that's why it might feel like a little too much for you. This might even be the case that you feel not deserving of this, or you just can't believe that this is meant for you. or that this wonderful, amazing, miraculous thing would ever happen to you. And if that is the case, if it's coming in, it's because you are worthy of it, because this is for you, because your energy is able to match it. You're able to match this, and that's why it's coming into your reality. So don't doubt it, okay, you guys? Can I get more clarifiers? Oh, actually we have two. Perfect. Okay. Potential. Yeah. Okay. I feel like pulling out one more. Okay. Yeah, I wanted to come out. Okay. Perfect. So, like I said, nothing is written in stone. And most of the time, it's because universe respects our free will. So they may offer us something, give us an opportunity, but then it's how we react or choose to respond to it that changes the outcome of things. Like I said, this feels like an offer that comes in, but how you respond to this will change the outcome. So you might turn this yes into a no. Okay, so we have potential here, and it came out in horizontal. Whenever cards fall out in this direction, it reminds me of a foundation. So where the overall energy is being grounded on. And I love it because we have it even more grounding energy here. We have roots here, and then we actually have the card grounded here. So Spirit is truly recommending for you guys to ground and see this energy of potential. Like I said, this offer here, this yes, has immense potential. It might seem a little scary for you. It might seem a little unexpected. It might seem a little too big for you, but this is something that you called in. We have the seed here, and I'm seeing this as the seed of manifestation. We even have the Magician here. Yes, it's in reverse, but the energy is still here. You guys called this in. It is possible because you made it possible. This is part of your magic. I'm not sure what this may be, honestly, but I am definitely sure that this is something that came from you. It feels very pure. It feels very innocent. This might be like a childhood dream of yours. And it's weird because this is a yes or no question, so I'm assuming, obviously, that you're asking a very specific question, but this feels like something that has been growing or was planted a very long time ago. But if that isn't resonating, then this is just Spirit letting you know whatever this is has immense potential. And it does feel quite stable. If you doubt whether this is real, whether this is for you, Spirit is letting you know this is meant for you. Maybe this is an opportunity to, like I said, to collaborate with somebody. Maybe this is you receiving an offer from an agency. Maybe this is you receiving an offer to share your work, and it just feels too good to be true. But they're seeing this is also talking about your potential. Somebody sees your potential and they're willing to invest in it. And so great things can come out of this. With Healer here, it's just reminding me of confidence, being more confident in yourself. It's kind of reminding me of shedding the insecurity. And I feel like this here will allow you to start being more confident in yourself, to start believing in yourself. With these flowers here as an arch, it's reminding me of protection. I also feel it as blessings. More blessings will come in as you start seeing your own potential. We do have this infinity symbol here, and it's reminding me of infinite potential. We have the infinity symbol again being represented in this Magician card. You guys are highly magical. It might sound a little cheesy, but you have so much magic in you, be it through your creativity, be it through your belief, your faith, be it through your imagination. There's such an innocent and childlike wonder coming from this group. And even though maybe you might not feel like a childlike person, this is like your soul essence. It's so open, it's so vast, it's ready to receive, and it's ready to create. With this grounded card, as I was saying, I do feel like there is a need to ground, to connect more with yourself, with your inner self. This might be connect more maybe with that inner child. Open up your heart to the possibilities, and also like open yourself up to you, so that you may see your potential, because other people see how bright you shine, but it might be the case that you guys don't see it. It's like you're ignoring your reflection. You are downplaying your power, you're downplaying your magic, your talents, your skills, your abilities, when in reality, literally the sun is illuminating from within you. We see the sun rising here. So Spirit is just really wishes that you wouldn't downplay yourself. And I feel a very giddy energy coming from them. So they're very excited to present this offer to you, to give this blessing to you, because maybe you've been doubting whether this will ever happen for you. And Spirit all this time knew that this was going to happen to you, that this offer, this opportunity, this experience, this beautiful experience, because it feels like a positive one, was always going to happen. And so they kind of been a bit saddened that all this time you've been doubting yourself, that you've been doubting this could ever happen to you. And now that it's finally coming in, they're just so excited to see your reaction and to prove to you, hey, you've always been deserving of this. This has always been for you and it is of you. So please believe in it. Because I'm seeing like with these birds, dreams coming true. I'm seeing also connection with the world here, connection with others. I feel like an immense love and compassion coming from this grounded card. Gratitude as well. I feel like you guys are extremely humble, but maybe you don't realize it yet. You're so humble that you downplay yourselves. Embrace the opportunities is what I'm getting here. They will help you branch out, and they will help you escalate. They will help you grow. Because I'm seeing the roots here, and it's also kind of reminding me of networking, branching out, exploring new things, exploring new sides of yourself as well. For some of you, maybe this is not in terms to your question, but I do see that there might be opportunities to travel through this offer here. Even if it's not through this offer, I definitely see that there will be a lot of opportunities that if you take them will allow you to travel, because I'm just getting embrace the world. And connect with many other people, and I'm especially seeing like connecting with various cultures. For some of you, that might be something that interests you, but maybe you daydream about it, but you don't really believe that it can happen, because I'm getting a bit of like hermit, being a bit introverted, and so maybe the possibility of actually traveling is a bit daunting for you. But I don't know, maybe you will give yourself the opportunity to, come out of your shell a bit and actually explore the world, and I feel like you guys will have a great time. I feel like a lot of people will feel very lucky if you ever do decide to explore the world, because meeting you will be like a blessing. I feel you guys are very heart-centered, very compassionate, very loving individuals, and so meeting you is truly a blessing. Being able to connect with you is truly a blessing. But this is a definite yes here. So I see great potential here. I see potential to branch out. But remember, before giving an answer, ground. Before giving an answer, remember what are fears and insecurities and what is truly what you want and what is truly your intuition. Sometimes we give out answers due to fear and insecurities and not give an answer that is truly coming from us. So grounding, coming back to center will help you a lot with discerning what is what. So this is just simply saying to give yourself some time before you choose to accept or reject, okay? But that is all I have for you guys. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope it brought some guidance, some clarity. If it did, then please leave a like or comment. And if you want to stick around for more readings with me, Kim, then please do subscribe. And I do offer personal readings. All the information is in my website, and the link to my website can be found in the description box down below. Okay, so thank you so much for watching, and until the next moment, bye-bye. Hola seekers who chose this stone over here, welcome to your reading. So just in case you skipped the intro, yes, we will be answering some yes or no questions, but we will also be looking into the whys, maybe get a little advice or guidance from spirit. I personally believe that nothing is written in stone. If the answer you receive here is not something that agrees with you, then there might be a possibility to change the outcome. Okay? But now let's get into your reading. So I do like to begin my readings with an intuitive message, and strangely, messages have been coming in a bit differently than usual. I'm not getting any direct messages. It's more like energy that is coming through. And for you guys, it feels like perspective, being able to see the bigger picture. I also get this message that your higher self or your spirit guides are trying to call your attention or bring your focus to something else, but it seems almost impossible because you guys have your focus somewhere else and you're very stubborn on focusing on just that. Does that make sense? So it might be the case that you feel there's only one way to a situation, but spirit is telling you, hey, there's a better route, there's a better way to this, or there's a better opportunity here that is more in alignment with what you truly want and more in alignment with you. But we'll get into the cards to get clearer information. So this card here is to give us the overall energy as well as the answer. And we have Page of Arrows, the Wren. So the Page of Arrows is the Page of Swords in the Rider-Waite Tarot, and this is usually my messenger card. And whenever the Wren comes out, it feels like messages coming in from the universe, from your spirit guides. First of all, if you have been seeing birds a lot, be it images in dreams, maybe you've had some very peculiar and interesting experiences with birds as of late, them coming near you or, looking you directly in the eye, then I feel that is spirit coming through, trying to get your attention or just letting you know, hey, we are here. I also feel like this is also universe's way of letting you know we've heard you. We've heard your prayers. We've heard your message. We know what it is that you want, yet if it's not coming in yet, it's for a reason. And I just got a bit dizzy right now. The Page of Swords can often represent delayed news. Okay, this one feels like a tough one because it might be the case that the way you're asking for something or about something, the way you're phrasing it, or even the way you're going about it is resulting in this being a no. This feels like a no, but it almost feels like a warning. It's a no because it can be the case that there's something better waiting for you, or it can be the case that what you're asking for is not necessarily good for you. I'm getting like a very protective energy coming from this card. Like spirit is protecting you. And maybe that's why we got the intuitive message, like seeing the bigger picture, because universe is able to see all and know all. And so it might be the case that they are seeing something that you're not, and what it is that they're seeing, they know that this is no good for you. And so they are keeping this from you to protect you. And so if you've been seeing birds a lot, or if you've been seeing synchronicities, I'm even getting like messages through songs, that is spirit letting you know they've heard you. They know what you want, and they are out looking for exactly what you want. But it might not be exactly how you want it. For this group, I feel like there's something very specific that you're asking for, something very specific that you want. And spirit knows this, but they know that this is not good for you. It won't help you. So if you see a lot of messages or synchronicities, I feel like it's Spirit way of letting you know, yes, we've heard you, but this is a no. This is not in alignment with you. And they're asking you to be a little bit patient, because if you allow some time to pass, you will see for yourself how this is not truly for you. And then that is when they will be able to bring in something that is truly in alignment with you. So just to give you an example, maybe this is the case in which you really want to, let's say if this is a romantic relationship or possibly even a friendship that you want, but you want it with a specific someone because you feel that the relationship that you want can only come from this specific someone. Spirit is here to let you know, we know that you want this type of relationship, but it is not with this person. The relationship that you want will not be able to manifest with this person that you have your eye on. So if you can give us a little bit more time, we will bring in, or we will direct you towards the person who you will be able to have this relationship with, this relationship that you always wanted. This was just an example. I know it might not be like specifically a romantic relationship or a person that you are asking about. This might even be like a job situation. Maybe you want to apply to a specific company or to a specific place because you think that will help you ascend in your career. This might even be applying to a specific school. And Spirit is letting you know, we know what you want, we know what your end goal is, but this is not the way to get there. There's something better for you. And so yeah, this feels like a no, but there is a bigger reason for this no. It's not a rejection. It's not because you are not worthy of it. It's because it's just whatever this is not in alignment with you. And Spirit sees this and knows this, and so that's why they are redirecting you in a way. Okay, but I'm going to pull out clarifiers now to see more in regards to the situation. Okay. Any more? Okay. Okay. So we have healer, we have kindreds, we have actually I'll put this here, fire, and we have time in reverse. So this fire here reminds me of creativity and passion, but I'm actually connecting it with this energy of winter here. I'm getting this message of when the ice melts, you will be able to see. So it feels like in time, you will be able to see clear is what I'm getting here. And with this fire, it's also letting me know this isn't the end of things. It's reminding me of hope. You know, the light in the dark, the light in the darkness. And with the smoke here is also reminding me of messages, signals, like smoke signals. But it feels like mostly messages coming from the universe. Maybe this is the case that you guys are waiting for a message, waiting for a very specific message, waiting for the approval of something or the acceptance. If it is a message, I feel like this message, it will be delayed because we do have time in reverse. So I'm seeing kind of like a stagnation here. If this is in terms to an application, if you applied to somewhere, I think that the process of this will be delayed. And I think it's for a reason. For some of you, you might not get what you want in the time that you wanted. And this might cause you to seek elsewhere. Or this might allow for new offers in the time that you're waiting. It might allow for new offers to come in. Or maybe it might even be the case that it allows you to see details clear, maybe to reread a contract, maybe to ask more questions in regards to wherever it is that you're applying. And it's sort of like this pause here, this time, this interval of time comes in like a saving grace, because you are able to see missing information. Because with this healer card, we know that snakes shed skin, and so it's reminding me of layers, and it's almost like through this time you're able to remove a layer and see what is hidden beneath, see things clear. And with these flowers here, it's reminding me of divine protection, this archway here. So for some of you, it might be nerve-wracking waiting. For you, this waiting period might feel already like a rejection. And so through that period, you might be having a hard time. You might be already like moving on from this or kind of letting go of this thing here. And that helps you to move forward and maybe to start looking at new opportunities. And I feel like through that time that you will be looking at new opportunities, you will find something that is better suited for you. I mean, it might be the case that after a time, they come back and like tell you yes. But I feel like by this time, maybe you will be doubting whether this is something that you truly want to invest in. And I feel that's why I got a no at the beginning. Because it does feel like universe is kind of manipulating things in a way to give you time to see things for yourself. To give you that bird's eye view, that bigger picture perspective. Because with this kindreds, it's reminding me of connection. But as you can see, this is the energy of kindreds. This is the energy of connecting with people who are like-minded, connecting with people who are part of your soul family, your soul tribe. So I do feel like there is something better waiting for you, something that is, as I mentioned before, more in alignment with you, something that you will feel more comfortable in, something that will allow you to grow as a soul, as a person, allow you to grow in your career. And see how we again have like this wreath here, like this archway. I'm seeing this again as like divine protection. And see how like the sun is only shining within this space here. So it's sort of like right now it's this dark phase here, this winter phase here. And you are not able to see this blessing that the universe is seeing for you. And it's only like it's in a matter of time where this blessing here will be revealed to you. So it's like if you can only wait a little bit more before you decide on anything, just wait a little bit more and you will be able to see this. You will be able to discover this. So like I said, this might be a new offer coming in. You yourself might decide to research and find this. If this is in terms to like relationships, and it doesn't have to be like solely romantic. Again, I feel like we do have kindreds here. So there is a group of people or a specific person out there that is actually part of your soul family, part of your soul tribe. So this might be a soulmate. But this person or this group of people, it feels like you won't get to meet them until a little bit more into your future. And this might even be like just a few days, a separation of a few days, maybe a few weeks. It doesn't seem like a long period until you get to see this or meet these people or get this new offer. So again, if you do receive a no right away, it's kind of like divine redirection for you guys because they see something better waiting for you. And it does feel like exactly what you want. It's just not in the way that you expected it to come in. And I feel like you will be very pleased with the outcomes after, because this is what you're receiving later is truly in alignment with you. Well, I feel with the sun, it just reminds me of happiness, of joy, a feeling at home. So there is something better waiting for you guys. Okay, but that is all I have for you guys. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope it brought some guidance, some clarity. If it did, then please leave a like or a comment. And if you want to stick around for more readings with me, Kim, then please do subscribe. I do offer personal readings. All the information is in my website, and the link to my website can be found in the description box down below. Thank you so much for watching, and until the next moment, bye-bye. Hola seekers who chose this stone, welcome to your reading. So just in case you skipped the intro, we are going to be answering some yes or no questions, but we are also going to be looking into the whys as well as get some advice or guidance from spirit. I personally believe that not everything is written in stone, so an outcome may always change depending on the current energy. So if in this reading you receive an answer that does not sit very well with you, then do not worry, because there may be a way to shift that energy around to receive a different outcome. Okay, so now we are going to get into your reading. So I always like to begin my readings with an intuitive message. And for you guys, I actually did receive a visual. And it was of many eyes. They kind of reminded me of the evil eye. And that is all about protection. I also see it as like divine intervention. I keep getting this message, all eyes are on you. I'm not sure what that means, but Spirit does want to let you know that they are here with you. They keep repeating that we are here, we are here, we are here. But I'm going to look at the cards to get more information. So this card here is to represent the overall energy, and it will also let us know your answer, okay? So, yeah, we have Four of Stones, protection. Oh my goodness. And that's why I received a visual of several evil eyes, because Spirit simply wants you to know that all eyes are on you. Spirit is looking out for you. They will make sure that nothing bad happens and that nothing or no one interferes with your growth. I feel like some of you might have very protective ancestors as well. This one is weird. I'm not weird in a bad way. It's a little perplexing. I'm not getting a definite yes or a no. I realized that for the previous groups, I haven't really been interpreting the cards according to their traditional meanings. I've been more like intuitively connecting with them. And for this group, the energy feels very open. Like it might be a yes or a no. So I guess a maybe. It feels like a maybe. My eyes keep getting pulled towards this image here. And it's kind of reminding me of that open energy, like an open answer, an open question. But it's also reminding me of like ripple effects. I feel this very much depends on you. Maybe it's the case that this requires some action from you. Because the Four of Stones is a very heavy energy. It can be very stubborn at times. See how the dough here is laying down? It's very seated. Like it doesn't budge, it doesn't move. So it almost feels like we cannot see the answer because there hasn't been any forward movement. There hasn't been any action from your part. And I'm even seeing this division here of like, I know that the sun is setting, but we do have still the energy of day here, or of light, and then we have night. The stars coming through. So it feels very in between. For some of you, it might be the case that you really want this, but since you want it so much, you're scared of taking action towards it, or you're scared of actually asking for it because you fear rejection, you fear hearing that no. And so you kind of timidly ask here and there, like coming to pick a card to first verify. It's like before you take any action, you want to make sure that it will be a yes. And so like that's why you're coming to pick a card. That's why you're asking maybe the universe, your spirit guides. You've been asking for signs. You just want this confirmation first before you decide to move forward. But Spirit is telling you the ball is in your court. So it's up to you. But just know that you are protected. That whatever happens, that they are right here with you every step of the way. They won't guide you towards something that will hurt you or will be bad for you in the long run. And if they're giving you this opening to take action, I feel it's for your best good, for your best interest, because your guides feel very protective over you. This might even be ancestor energy. So I don't feel they will be opening a door for you if it wasn't going to lead you somewhere good. It's more like the action, the forward movement, your decision to find out what the answer is by taking action is what creates the ripple effect, what opens the door for you for blessings to come in. This might even be like, because I'm even getting like sonar waves, like an echo, like you deciding to step out of like this enclosure here, step out of your cave, walk forwards, sends out this echo, like this message to the universe that you're ready to receive is what I'm getting. Let's say if this is a situation in which you have a crush on someone and you're wondering whether that person likes you or not, and you decide to ask for yourself, ask that person directly, or let that person know your true feelings towards them. If it is the case that the person doesn't reciprocate the feelings, it is not because you're not worthy of the love or you're not worthy of that person's attention. It is because that person is not the one for you. So as I said with another group, like the rejection is actually divine protection. And even though that would be like, not a very pleasant experience, the action itself of you stepping forward, of you speaking up, of you being vulnerable in that way, opens up doors for you or opportunities. It's like you sent out a call, and that helps bring in your person. In the other scenario, this might be the case that all you needed to do was ask. All you needed to do was let your intentions be known or your feelings be known, and the answer was always going to be yes. Either way, it's like it will turn out favorable for you if it's a yes or a no, because it's more of like the action. It's more of you taking action, you speaking up, you asking. That is what is truly important, that allows for things to move in a positive direction for you. But I'm going to pull out cards. Spirit has been tricky for these, for this yes or no reading. We have time. We have hope. Oh, actually we have another card here. Mother, and we have goodness. Okay. With the time card, I always think of divine timing, and this is also reminding me of like divine intervention. I also feel like the sands of time won't run until you decide to move forward. So it's sort of like the very general message, you won't know until you ask. Like literally ask that person, apply to that place, go for it. You will know until you put yourself out there. And with hope card here, it's just Spirit's way of letting you know, keep hope, because this is leading you in a positive direction. With this Mother card, whenever it comes out, I get a very overprotective energy from this one. As you can see, it's the mother bird shielding the eggs from this darkness, and I see this darkness as the unknown. And we do have this card in horizontal, and when cards fall out this way, I either see it as a foundation of where the overall energy is grounded on, or I see it as a blockage or stagnation in the energy. And actually, I am feeling like this is kind of the foundation. Like, things are not able to progress because there is this overprotective energy. As I mentioned, it might be the case that this is something that you truly, 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 truly want. And so before you decide to take action in it, you want to make sure that it's a yes, because a no will be very heartbreaking, because eggs are very fragile. So I see this as something that is very precious to you. And you want to keep it safe. You want to hold on to it. So sometimes it feels more comforting, it feels safer to simply dream about it, to simply wonder in regards to it, than actually, take any action towards it. Because when we're wondering, when we're just questioning, when we're simply dreaming about it, it's still in our hold, right? We can still dream about it. But if we were to move towards it, then we kind of lose control over it, because now it depends on an answer. But this is kind of also letting us know, at some point we also have to leave the nest. And in this image, I'm also seeing how the mother bird can't be with her eggs because she's too busy shielding them from this unknown. So it's like there is distance between you and what you want because of this fear of the unknown. So like I said, it might just be the case that this answer was always a yes. It was like always positive for you. But it's taking so long to bear fruit because you've been doubting so much, because you've been so scared of the rejection of the no. So the more you hold back, the longer it will take for you to be able to truly connect with what it is that you want. So I am definitely seeing a need to kind of release control a bit, to take a chance. I know that's not very helpful, but it's sort of what Spirit is wanting you to do. It's take a chance, and I feel like there will be a valuable lesson that will be learned from this experience. And again, if you do receive a no, or you receive an answer that you didn't want, Spirit is telling you don't lose hope, because as I mentioned, they're looking out for you. So if it doesn't play out how you wanted it to, it is protection in disguise. So if it doesn't play out the way you wanted it to, it's because it wasn't for you. It wasn't in alignment with you. And that's what I'm seeing with this goodness card here. As you can see, it's like a reflection here, and I'm seeing it as alignment. And then we have this energy center that's completely lit up, and I'm seeing it as the heart space. So that talks about authenticity, truth. That is what truly connects us with our higher self. But we do have this energy in reverse here. So I'm seeing like two answers here. It's the maybe. It's like things won't progress until you move forward. And like I said, possibly it's a yes for you guys, but you won't know until you go for it. And this is sort of like, if it is a no, if it is an answer that you do not want, don't lose hope, because there is something better waiting for you. And you having taken action, it was all that it was needed to get the ball rolling for you to step closer to what is truly of you. It just feels like the sands of times are halted here because there's been so much hesitation. So this one is a maybe here, but regardless of the answer, this is a perfect opportunity to get the wheel turning again. Yeah, because with the phases of the moon here, I'm just seeing this as phases in your life, and it feels like we kind of been stagnant on a phase here for a while now, and it's time to move on to the next chapter, because there's something better waiting for you. There's more beautiful experiences waiting for you in the future, but we need to get there. So this is the perfect opportunity to take that step forward. Okay, yeah, but that's all I have for you guys. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope it brought some guidance, some clarity. If it did, then please leave a like or a comment. And if you want to stick around for more readings with me, Kim, then please do subscribe. And I do offer personal readings. All the information is in my website, and the link to my website can be found in the description box down below. Okay, so thank you so much for watching, and until the next moment, bye bye.